Okay, so we hear about AI all the time, right? It's everywhere, but what's it actually doing for us? Today we're going to cut through all the noise and talk about something called AI use cases. Basically, the real-world stuff AI is already solving. Let's dive in. So you've probably heard this term, AI use case, getting tossed around. It sounds, kind of technical, maybe a little intimidating. Well, let's just get right into it and ask the big question. What exactly is an AI use case anyways? And honestly, the answer is super simple. An AI use case is just a real-life example of AI doing something useful. That's it. It's not some crazy abstract idea. It's just AI out in the wild solving a real problem or just making something way easier for us. So where are we actually seeing this stuff? Alright, so let's start with a big one, a really important one, our health. I love this analogy. Think of AI and medicine as giving our incredible doctors a kind of supervision. Think about what doctors have to do. They're looking at a crazy amount of information, right? You've got medical scans, patient histories, lab results, all of it. And the real challenge is finding those teeny tiny clues hidden in all that data. Clues that, an AI that's been trained on millions of examples is just perfectly built to spot. Here's a great example. You can train an AI on tons of x-rays, and it can learn to spot broken bones with amazing accuracy, or it can look at a really complex scan and actually highlight little areas that might be the very first signs of a disease. This is a huge deal because it helps doctors catch things way earlier and get people diagnosed so much faster. Okay, let's switch gears. We're moving from the doctor's office to the classroom. Just imagine for a second, what if every single student could have their own personal tutor ready to help 24/7? That's not science fiction anymore. That's exactly the kind of thing AI is making possible in education. So these AI-powered learning apps, they can adapt to you right there in the moment. If you're crushing it, it'll give you harder problems to keep you challenged. But if you're kind of struggling with something, it'll slow down, give you hints, and some extra practice. And what's really cool is that it helps teachers too. It can give them a simple overview, like a dashboard, that shows exactly who needs a little extra help and what they're stuck on. Alright, from the classroom, let's hit the road. Believe it or not, AI is a massive part about how we get around every single day, and it's making transportation way smarter and, more importantly, safer for all of us. Okay, think about this. If you've ever used Google Maps or Waze to get around a traffic jam, yep, you've used an AI use case. Those apps are constantly crushing real-time data to figure out the absolute fastest route. And it's inside our cars too. AI is the brain behind a lot of those newer safety features. The thing that beeps at you if you start drifting out of your lane, or even the ones that can slam on the brakes for you to stop an accident. That's all AI. Next up, let's talk about something we all do, shopping. Businesses are always trying to figure out what we, the customers, actually want. And well, AI has become this incredible tool to help them do exactly that. You see this all the time when you're shopping online. You know that little section that always says, "You might also like." That's AI. It's looking at what you've browsed and trying to recommend stuff that you actually think is cool. Or how about this one? You have a question at like 2 in the morning and that little chatbot pops up to help you out. That's another perfect AI use case, giving you customer service anytime, day or night. Okay, so we've gone through a bunch of examples now. To make sure this is all really sinking in, how about we try a quick little challenge? Let's play Match the Use Case. Okay, first one. Self-driving safety features. Where does that one fit? Which industry are we talking about here? You got it, it's transportation. That's AI at work, making our cars safer every time we get behind the wheel. Alright, you ready for the next one? Here it is. A chatbot answering a shopping question. What do you think? Which industry is that? Yep, that's business. A total classic example of how AI is making the whole customer service experience better. So we've looked at health, schools, our cars, even shopping. What's the big idea here? What's the one thing I really want you to take away from all this? It's this, and it's super important. Don't let the fancy words trip you up. From now on, whenever you hear someone say AI use case, I just want you to hear real life example. Seriously, that's all it is. It's that simple. So let's wrap this up. Use cases are not some futuristic sci-fi movie thing. They are real, practical ways AI is helping us right now, every single day. We've seen it in healthcare, in our schools, during our commute, and even when we're just browsing online. And you know what the most exciting part is? This is just the beginning. We're barely scratching the surface of what's possible. And that kind of leads me to a final thought for you. Now that you know what an AI use case, I promise you're going to start seeing them everywhere. The really big question isn't just about what AI can do today. It's about what problems you think it should be solving tomorrow. I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to come up with the next big use case that completely changes everything.